What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're jumping in Parkitect, and we're going to be starting the Sandy River Amusement Park. This is a legit game here. There is no cheats, nothing like that are enabled. We've got $25,000 to start. We're year one of January. I paused it when I came in. Hopefully it didn't progress too much, but this is what we're going to be doing. Let's take a look at the land that we've got here. As the name implies, we do have a little bit of some riverage going on, and the thing I selected just it apparently unlocked the entire map. So this is what the map looks like right now, and scroll in here, and so we're gonna start off. Again, a legitimate park, so we have to make money here. We're gonna start off by we'll show you what we got. We got a $1 on this. Nothing is going on right now. I don't have any research. I don't have any loans. I don't have any of that stuff going. We're gonna hold off a little bit on the research to start getting things built and getting the monies in. So let's jump in. The first thing that we always want to have at the opening of our park, if we have it, I don't even know if we have it. We don't. This is all we have for this stuff. So this is going to be very interesting because we have to work towards the info desk. What else we got? Let's check our paths. Do we have all the paths? We have all the paths. So in keeping with the river theme, I think we're going to change all of our paths to be wooden. So we're going to go with wooden paths here. And as such, and that's all the ones we can do. Now, can I switch that around? Can I don't think I can. I thought there was a way to do that, but apparently not. Not a big deal. Okay, so we've got our path in here to start off with. Making sure I could hear the game sounds there. Let's start off by getting a couple rides going. And possibly, nope, that is definitely not what I want. I want to remove the path. Sure. It'd probably be easier if I just selected the path and went like that. Sure. Okay, so the first things we want to do are let's plot out what we want to do here. So they're going to come in, and first of all, we're going to have to block this off because they'll be like, what are you doing? Why is this here? I hate this. I hate you. I hate your park. So let's do that. And we're going to say path sign. We're going to put that up right now as to be that, stay out. Just stay out. That's what, you. With asterisks, stay out. So no entry for guests. Exactly. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and close this off. And the cool thing is we can select P here. And can I get a P? No, I can't. Okay, so never mind. It's a dropper. It's not going to work. Let's go ahead and un-P. And let's go ahead and get some walls going. What walls we got? We got all the default ones. We don't have any other ones going right now. So I think I kind of want to go with... Let's go with... because that's glass, I do believe. We're going to say, like, this wall. Well, first of all, we have to have a doorway. Right there. Now, I think we got a door. Do we have doors here? Door. That's a glass door. That's a door. Actually, you know what we ought to do? Can I hit this? Can I do this? And then because I kind of want to, like that, no guests, yeah, stay out. I forgot to hit cap locks. Stay out. Dang it. We've got it this time. Always works so better when I'm not recording. Okay, so let's get some. Let's hit the dropper here. We can do this, and then we can actually just do that. And then I'm going to say that goes there. And let's come back in here and get a door again. Door. Door. And we're going to assume that works right now. We don't know, to be real honest. Like, we just don't know if that's actually going to work. So let's grab what we were going to get here and go and then get us. Should I go with a half wall here? If I did a half, like, let's get a roof going and see if. No, can I? Is there one that's a little bit like. And then I'm going to go flatties. And now, do I have a... That's probably under the walls, I would guess. Now, is there a... Boop. Half wall that'll match that? Probably not. Yeah, see right here? I want that to be... Now, let me try to find a different roof here. It's just like a slight incline is what we need. We just need a slight incline. Well, if I went like that, what if I went like this? Do we have something that could fit into right there as far as walls go? Not that one. Yeah, like that. And then we can put a half wall up here. Oh no, is it like what? We're gonna have to go with like a whole wall. And then we can grab that guy and put him right there and hit this and go boop, 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 boop. I know, we're wasting money, I know. But the cool part is that we can go to, now we can get into some borders and we can throw some borders on this here roof. Like this. Now, do they have a sloped one? That's a diagonal. I thought they did have a sloped one. Yeah, but it's not the one we want. We want one that is like... diagonal slope, diagonal, flat. Slope. I don't think they have one sloped enough for this. Oh, they do right there. Fantastic. Then we can get back in here and we can grab this. And we can do a pillar. So we could throw a pillar on the end of this. And we could make it like black. Block. We have a good pillar that we can throw on. What does this look like? Nope. It's alt. It's alt. Nah, we'll just go with that. Okay. All right. So we spent some money. We've got that going. That looks fantastic. So I think we need to start with our first like area of where we're going to put in a ride. I also need to make sure that this is an actual door. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm not sure that's an actual door, it might be a fake door. Yeah, see, that was a fake door. Also a fake door. Unreal doors. Is this a real door? That is a real door. Okay, so that's all blocked off. Fantastic, like. The next thing we need to do is we need to get in. Let's get some rides going. We're gonna start off. We don't have much. Like, we don't have much to do here. We don't want to do a. We've got to get a little bit of money going before we can start building roller coasters. So let's start off with. They're going to come in. Let's get into like this guy. Actually, we're going to get into this ride real fast. I'm going to make it right here. Boom! It's in. Traditional, yes. You know what? Send it. Send it. $1.50. Good, good. We're gonna put the entrance right here and the exit right there. So then we need walkway. And I'm going to put one right there. And I'm going to put one right here. Right here. And the reason I'm doing that, and I'm going to change the color of this. Actually, I'm going to go with this guy. Because we're going to, I don't know if I want to go that, though. I feel like I want to change it up. I feel like I want to go a different kind of thing here. Maybe we just go pavement. I want to just go pavement. I think I'm just going to go pavement here. Yeah. That's dirt. We don't want dirt. Okay, so we're going to back over here and we're going to hit the... We're going to go with the square. The squareage. I don't know what that is. I don't know why it's doing that. We're good. Okay. All right. We're good. Let's go ahead and open the park. It's open. Let's unpause. It's going. Get this open. First of all, we need to wait. Full load. Maximum waiting time is 300. So 5 minutes. Okay. Let's change our colors, which I think is right. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. That one. That's the one we want. What if we did red? Oh, is this always going to be white? I like the red. And then, like, what about a yellow? Yeah. There we go. So then if we switch it to dark nighttime. There. Did I not open that? I thought I opened it. There we go. That's what the lights look like. Yes. And we can rename this to... We can rename things, too. So you can rename it from Carousel to the Prancing Cap Locks. Prancing Pony. I think it's in Harry Potter, isn't it? No, Lord of the Rings. Hey man, we've already made like $3, so we're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Um, okay, we got our first ride in, and the important thing here is to now give the people what they want. Oh my goodness, look at all these benches I've got now. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? So many benches. Sorry, I'm just... Those are chairs. Fantastic. We're going to go with... I think we're going to go with the cement benches. So, also, we're going to start off with lamps, because we got to pick our lamps first. And I'm going to go like a normal lamp here. I'm going to go with... we'll probably go with, like, no. What about this? What is the light for that? Okay, that's a gigantic lamp. About that guy. So we could be like one. And then what I normally do here is I also get some trash bins going. And we're going to just go with like traditional trash bins here. And then I start putting in the benches. So we're going to go with these benches here. Put them there, but there's actually going to be 3 of them. And the nice thing is that you can just do your droppers. See that? And then you can come back to your benches. Boom. And then you need to start adding in like flowers and things like that into the middle. Because if you've never played this game, there's a thing for these that is decoration. So now, like right now, the decorations are bad. And because the decorations are bad, people don't want to ride the ride. So that means we need to add decorations into the ride and to the park. So we're going to get into some decorations now. And we don't have much yet. We've got some plants. We got some things. We got some stuff. Not as much, as we research things, we'll get more. But currently, this is what we have. So I think we're going to start with some flowers in the middle. And say we make those flowers red. So like here and here and here and here. Now, do we have fountains? Because how big is the fountain? Yes. Jumping fountains underway. Let's go back to our flowers. And let's get the flowers in up here. And we'll grab our jumping fountains as well for there. All right. The next thing we need to do is we need to hire us a janitor. So get a janitor going, and we will get a mechanic and security. And then also we're going to zone all of this. So for right now, this is our zone 1, and we'll throw all of them into, well, we'll just work where they needed for right now. We'll continue to zone as we get more stuff. We'll have to keep zoning, but all right, so far. And then we can come in here and go boop, boop. Fantastic. All right. So we're going to be hemorrhaging money to start off with, I feel like. We're currently $70 in the hole. So let's get some decorations around this, the prancing pony. Man, do we have... We don't, darn it. What we needed is umbrellas. We need umbrellas. Okay, so let's get some decorations around the prancing pony here. And do we have awnings? We do have awnings, but that's not what I want. I want dining. Oh, that must be from a mod that I have. Now, do we have lights? We got string lights, so we want to do string lights because I love doing the string lights. It just gives a little bit of extraness, you know what I mean? Okay, and then there is so what I'm looking for is awnings and archways. No. Pavilions. Yes. Oh, we need to put in some fencing. It's definitely not archways. I think it's pavilions, but I don't see the one that I normally would use. Just fine. Let's get some stuff in for this guy over here. Props, medium. What do we got? Entrance booth, snowman. We got a clock tower. Lots of flowers. I'm very intrigued by this. Water. We don't have much. Oh, goodness, it's raining again. What do you know? Would you look at that? Speakers. Lighting. Controllers. But we don't have fireworks, right? We don't have fireworks yet, right? Fire. No. We don't have any of that. Okay, well, let's... Oh, great. Decrease in visitors. Okay, let's get some flowers in at least around this thing. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. And then I'm going to switch that out and like... Could I do... What does a marigold bunch look like? No, I think I'm going to go tulips again, but I'm going to change them from orange to, like, yellow. Okay. Maybe we get a shroom in here too, dude. A couple shrooms here and there. Yeah, they'll like that. Let's get some fences going. Fence. What fences we got? Let's go with... Kind of like that. Okay, those fences are in. All right, fantastic. And then we can put a fence to there. And possibly a fence here. All right. Okay, first ride in. Also, the decoration's still terrible. So let's get some other stuff going. Let's get some trees in here. I kind of want to go with a willow tree. And how big is this thing? I kind of want to leave this spot open just in case we need to make a path this way. So let's throw the willow tree in like right here. And then get some other trees going as well. I love pine trees. That's gigantic. Maybe we do just a couple more willow trees. Kind of like that. And then we can add in some shrubbery. Fantastic. What else we got? Props. Medium, schmedium, small. Vehicles, large. Nothing good. Nothing good yet. Do we have a photo point? Do we have photo points yet? We do. Let's put a photo spot in. Right to there. Okay, well now let's look at it, see what it's got. It's got medium, schmedium going on. So that's not terrible. That's not terrible. I mean, we're losing some cash. So I think the next thing we need to do is think about our food court area, which is going to be very tiny for right now. So let's get a food court going. Like I said, it's going to be a tiny food court. So let's get our path in here. So the one thing you have to know about, like, in this game with, like, food courts and stuff like that is they have to have the food delivered, right? So to facilitate the delivery of the food, you have to build some things for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build those things, which are the depot. That's basically it. It's the depot. So I'm going to build the depot. I'm going to slap that down right. So I'm going to put it like right. I think I might put it right here. So let's do, okay. I'm sorry I'm wishy-washy about things sometimes. Let's deal with the shops first. So I'm going to do this and this. And we're going to say that we got soft drinks and hot dogs. Basically, that's what we got. And a toilet. Soft drink. Hot dogs. And we're going to put a toilet in the middle. And then we have a cash machine, but I'm going to do something a little bit special for that. So what we can do now is I can delete this path and put this like so. And then what we will do is we will get a employee path and put behind them like that. Wait, what was it? Oh, are we actually researching stuff? Invented dark ride. Interesting. Okay, so then once you have that path in, you can add in your buildings. So we're going to add in a depot here. We're going to do two things. We're going to add in this depot right here, and we're also going to add in something else. So once you get your depot going, you can see that it tells you to build a pipe underneath, and you've got to connect that pipe over here to, I'm pointing at it on the screen, this building. So when things are delivered, they go into the pipe and come into here. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to put this path in here like this. And then we're also going to put down a trash chute right there and connect it to the pipage. Then you have to add some shops. So these are the only 2 shops that we have. So we're going to add those. And then you need a hauler for that. So put down the hauler. I'm going to expand our zone. So it includes all of this. So that is zone 1. So the other thing you have to know is that the people will complain that they can see them hauling things. So what we have to do is we have to put in this stuff, and we need to put down a sign. And I don't know that this is actually true, like the sign part of this. But I put them down just in case, the path signs. And so we're going to put down some path signs here. And no to the guests. Okay, so that's good. And then what we can do is we have to start building a little bit of a building over here. So we're going to grab this. And okay. Actually don't need that on the back of the bathroom. It should be fine. And then you just need this for the back of the bathroom. Here, 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 and here. And then you just need to put a roof on it. So we could do the same thing we did with this. We could put a roof on it. Kind of like that. I love using that, the handy picker mod. It's not even a mod. It comes with the game. I don't think I need that on there, do I? I want to put it on there. I'm probably going to need it. Okay. And then how do we want to handle this guy? Actually, give me this, and then I can actually delete that one. This is a silly building. I should have made it a lot smaller. There's still time to go back, NM. There's still time to go back. There's still time to go back. There's time to change how it looks. Okay. Let's actually just put a roof on it. Let's just do a roof that is not on fire. This one. Okay. All right, so we got that going. You can change your prices on your thing here as well. $1.50, really worth the money. We're going to raise that to $3. And they're saying nothing about this, so we're going to raise this to $4. And then we can do a little bit. I want to check out this. It was in here and then here. Benches. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like you can put. I don't know if they'll sit on them or not. Let's find out. Then you have a dining set. Oh, they will sit on them. Okay. Let's go back to them. So then I would need to put in a path right here. And I could go to the picnic table. That one goes on the path. So which one did I pick before? Oh, you know what you can do is just this. Yeah, like that. And then we can put in, and hear me out. Where's it at? Where'd it go? You can put in some umbrellas. Also going to get some lights. Get our string lights going. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so that's looking good. Again, you can come over here and you can go to night, and you can see what it looks like. That means I want to put in. Also, we need to put in some. Again, I can just come here and say, okay, trash can, trash can. Bench, bench, like that. And then I'm going to put in our flowers right here. Actually, no, we could do... What do we got for trees? What do we got for trees? Too big. Put some firs in there, and then I think we could get a... Oh, it deletes it. Darn it. I want to see if I can put a tree over top of them now. I cannot. I think, though, I can do this, though. What's the aspen look like? Not convinced on that aspen. Maple, though. Okay, too big. Oak. Way too big. Sequoia. Gigantic. I don't like that one. Just a tree. Okay. And then we can come in here, but you can put down plants. So we could do a shrub and do like half the size. So we can get 4 of them in there. Lovely. And what we did grass. And then, oh, it's all the farther down you can go. Okay. All right, fantastic. Look at that. Would you look at that? Fantasticness. Let's grab our fencage. I'm going to leave those open. And we could put... I want to think about this. I think I could put dirt down there, right? Like, just make it look like dirt. Kind of like that. Sure. What's this one? Leaves. I'll leave that one alone. Nope. Nope. There's a surplus of cups, decreasing prices by 27%. Yeah, it's still really worth the money. We should probably go up to $4 on it. Fantastic. Oh, we can put in there and there and there and there. Okay. Lovely. Our finances aren't terrible. They're not terrible right now. Let's check in on them. Okay, so let's do two things. Let's check in on what they're saying about no high park fee is a good deal. So we're going to go up to $3 on our park fee. Definitely need to add some more rides. That's going to be a necessity. What was this? Recent prancing pony is broken. Yeah, so next thing up will be adding in another ride. And what did they say about our research? Top scan. And what did they want for? They wanted a high intensity rides. So that's a 34, that's a 42. And that's a, so if we went with top spin here, and first we need to extend our paths. Also, I haven't built our ATM machine yet. Which is going to be, I think I'm going to put it right here. So before I forget, ATM machine. And I'm going to put it right here. The reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to put a path here and a path here. So it gives you 4 ATMs. And then the cool thing is that you can build a house out of this. So we can come in here and say, let's go to our walls, and a door is actually what we want. Not door WW. Well, that's glass. Let's actually go with give me a roof real fast. And give me the, I want to go with this roof. Put that down there. And give me a door. We're going to go with, is this still, this is glass, correct? Yeah. I like the arch, so we're going to go with the arch. All right. Looking good. Then we can put like, do we have any of the fancy roofs? Rouge. That is way too big. That is probably not big enough, right? We'd have to put a top on it. Okay, we can do that. We can do that because we can come back over here to this and select that guy. Okay, so we have any flags? Okay. Pillars. I don't really want that pillar. I kind of want to go with something like that. How does that look? No. What if we went with this guy? No, I want something a little thicker. A little thicker. Kind of like that, but let's match that color. And I'm holding Alt to put them in place where I want them. And then we need, what were those? Those were borders. We want some borders. And that border, I need to grab this same color. Okay. What else do we have for its archway? Oh, that could be cool. Awning. Not that one. That one doesn't look right. That one's not bad. I don't mind that one. That's too much. So we're going to go with this guy, but we're going to change the color to that color. And that change to that color. Nope. We want that. And that color we want to change to... Nope. I think that's right. Okay. Okay. I don't think we have an ATM sign, do we? We don't. Wait. There's just a regular ATM. Oh. Interesting. I don't think we have any signs at all, right? Info, medical, washroom. Okay, finally, our final act here. Let's get that. We're gonna put it right there. Give me one of these because we're gonna put it right there. And this would be 1, 2, 3. So trash cans here. And here. And lights here. Okay. Yeah, so let's get our next ride in real fast. And I'm going to put it on this side. Sure. We're going to go with the, ooh, what's the top? 48. Let's say we throw it right here. That and that. All right, now let's get our queue in. We went with that one. That's fine. All right, lovely. Let's just go ahead and open it for right now. Ooh, let's check out the lights at night. Yes, I like that. Music. Let's go rock and roll. Full send. Full 60. Leave it at 4. Okay. I like the idea of putting lights all around the paths. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. And we already got vandals. Okay. Oh, let's change the... Let's do a different fountain. Let's do that. And then... Nope. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Jumping. Did I put the jumping all the way over? I did. So let's go ahead and get those going as well. I don't know if I like them there. I don't know that I like those right there. Kind of don't like that right there. Okay, fantastic. That one right there. I didn't put any over here, so that's fine. Did all my people leave? Weird. They're all on rides. Oh. Okay. Well, let's put the shrooms in, then when we'll be good. I was like, why is it so quiet? Because everybody's on rides. Wow. I am going to put in some awnings, pavilions. But I'm going to make these instead of this color, I'm going to make them like a orange and white. It's like a yellow and white. That's fine. Now, I don't like those. I just don't like them. I don't like them at all. Do we have photo spot right there? And I'm going to put in some TVs. like that. Okay. Well, I think we've done a lot here in the park so far. We're not hemorrhaging money, but we're not, I don't know that we're making money. Also, the music stopped. So I may have hit something to stop all the music. I don't know. Let's switch it to something else and then switch it back. We'll figure it out for the next time. But hey, we've got a little bit of a start here on our park, Sandy River Amusement Park. Let's check in on this. Park entrance fee is a good deal. So let's take that up to $5. Let's check in on this and worth the money. So let's go up to $5 on that. And let's check in on here. So let's go up to $6 for the hot dog. Also, we probably need to make that 10 cents, 0.1. 10 cents. No, a quarter, 0.25. You're going to have to go to, if you got to go to the bathroom, listen, you just got to pay for it. That's how it is. Check in on this ride. I want to go to the Prancing Pony. That's fine. What does they say about this? So that's a really good deal. So let's raise that to $5. And that'll do it. That'll do it. We've got a little bit of a park coming in here, and our money isn't looking terrible yet. Ride admissions are doing really good compared to the ride maintenance. We are making money on our food, and we just have to start making money on park admissions, a little bit more money on our park admissions, to kind of offset the building maintenance and research and staff fees and all that stuff. The next things we need to do are staff buildings. I think we're going to have to get a little bit more money before we work into the staff buildings. But hey, that's going to do it for this episode of the Sandy River Amusement Park. And until next time, thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you then. Take care.